let's define what trauma is. And also for the new listeners that are hearing you talk about programming, they might be thinking, I don't know what programming is. Is it like a
Right.
computer program? So let's define some of these things.
Well, first of all, a trauma. Now, guys, this is outside of the people who don't know how to change traumas. I do. All right. So if they can't change traumas, they help you live with it, deal with you, medicate you. How I see traumas. Now, you have to understand, I operate from the mind's understanding. So the mind understanding is neutral. So if you were born in an environment and it's normal to be angry and pissed off and hurt and harmed, to that child, that's normal. That's not abnormal. I remember going to a friend's house and sitting there to eat dinner, and they all reached around and held hands and prayed. I thought, this is a weird group. It's scary because it wasn't part of my world. And so I speak from neutrality. So that means everything is neutral and we give the meaning to everything. So a trauma is something that impacts you emotionally, and it impacts your decisions, and it impacts your identity and value. That means a positive experience, a happy birthday, a great birthday party impacts you to where you like birthday parties and you'd like to have more. Negative, seemingly negative. Remember, to the brain, neither one of them are negative or positive, but to our logic, we say it's negative. So a child who will fall down and knock her front teeth out and feeling like she's ugly and no one loves her is a negative trauma to our consciousness. All right. Now that's going to impact her decisions about herself. Now you can take that to the biggest, worst stuff: rapes, beatings, murders, physical trauma. Anything it's still an education. I work with the toughest people, and that's in drug rehabs. And these guys are in there because of big traumas. They were the scapegoat of the family. They've been beaten, abused. They went to war. They saw people killed. They have all kinds of horrible things. But to the brain, none of it's bad. And what happens is, it's not what happened to you. You have to understand, it's not what happened to you as a child. It's not what happened to you as an adult, but rather how your brain grabbed information and internalized it. So the event didn't traumatize you, but your translation interpretation did. And your brain's going to use this information to make decisions, to stay alive, to stay safe, to operate. So that's how the brain's neutral system. None of it's bad, none of it's good, but consciously, it's horrible. We feel like we're going to die. We feel like somebody's going to get us from behind. We feel like someone's going to rape us, or abuse us, or traumatize us, beat us up, kill us, whatever your experience is. So that's trauma. Now, all of it, and here's a nice thing about memories, all of it is adjustable and changeable. I've worked with the worst traumas you could ever imagine, from rapes to beatings to murders and witnessing murders and death. You name it, I've worked with it all. And when we're done, they know it happened, but it doesn't mean much.
Okay, so for those people that are listening and they've already been told this is their prescription, this is their lot in life, and now this will be how they will live the rest of their life, and they
Right.
believe it. And now
And
they're
it's,
listening to you,
yeah,
and now they
yeah,
have to rewind because they're thinking, okay, what did he just say?
yeah.
So
Well,
talk to
yeah.
those people.
Well, you have to understand too. I mean, when you had a negative experience, a not so happy one, right? And when you think about it, it becomes real right now. Now, the reason is I call that a hypnotic trance, a state of mind, because your brain recalls and regenerates and recreates right now. Logically, it's not true now. It's just memories, and it makes it feel real. Even though I happened 10 years, 5 years, or 100 years ago, your brain has this capacity to bring it up to reality now. And so and again, remember, if you go to someone who doesn't know how to change the cause of all problems, the cause of all problems is memory and how we internalize the world. If they can't change the cause, you're going to be chasing rabbits, rainbows, and drugs and therapies over and over again. I remember this lady come to my office, and it's a standard story. She said, You're my 14th therapist. I said, well, 15's your lucky number. And I said, what was it you've been telling all these therapists? And guess what? I wrote every one of those memories down. And we got done with that 2 hour session. She couldn't make them bother her. It wasn't real anymore. She logically knows it happened, but the sensations, the emotions, and the internalizations has drifted away and has been updated. So, and of course, I always say all therapies lead to mine because mine works. You know, they try. I mean, how many times I've had people say, I tried thousands of therapies, nothing worked, but this did. And the reason why it works is because it's direct. This is the cause, which is memories and how you internalize the world. You update those memories, you change your world. Therefore, change your mind, change your life, change your memories, you change your world internally, and you see the world differently.
Book a free strategy call if you're unsure what to do, or go ahead and book a session with Robert and clean up the issue immediately. That is the go-to. So if you know that there is a major issue and you need help right now, get on Robert's calendar, book a one-on-one session with him. If you're not sure what to do, go ahead and book a strategy call with me, and we will help you to get on the right path.